Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel for today's video. This is my end of the month declutter with me video where I share with you everything I've decluttered this month. So I will be showing you everything I decluttered in the month of May. I like to share these with you in hopes to inspire you to think about things from around your home that you might be able to declutter. And as has been the case over the last several months here, my sweet friend Cami will be joining me, and so I'm collabing with her, and she will also be sharing with you all the things she decluttered from her home this month. So if you want even more motivation, I will be sure to link her video down in my description box below. Okay, let's get into everything I decluttered this month. And the first thing I wanted to share with you is some drawer handles, pulls, cabinet pulls. I have replaced all of the hardware in our game room and in our kitchen. And so this is all of our kitchen hardware. This is the game room hardware. So I decided to do that because it has been a long time since those have been replaced, and I have been painting our kitchen cabinets as they just needed some touch-ups. And so while I was going ahead and repainting them, I decided to change the hardware as well and choose a little bit more of a modern style, and I feel like it's really making a difference in there. It's looking amazing. And along those lines, I actually do have a couple of the newer handles. This is the handle that I chose for the drawers, and 2 of the handles out of the 40 were defective, and I would return them back to Amazon, but one of the handles is defective because it's kind of my fault. I guess I was too aggressive when screwing in this screw because it like broke off, so that is my fault. But also it's just really difficult to return stuff like this because it came in a pack of 10, and I had already installed several of the other handles before either of these things happened, and so this one is just defective. The way it was designed just is defective. So I'm also going to be getting rid of those. Okay, a few more things from the kitchen. I have this little jar, and if you'll remember, it had rocks in it from Puerto Vallarta. From my husband and I went on a trip together there, and I actually was able to put the rocks in with the container like this that had sand. I kept this thinking I might use it in my kitchen, like to store food or something, but I have not used this. And not only that, it kind of grosses me out that there were rocks in there. I don't know why, but anyway, I have had it in there for several months now, have not used it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I also have a couple of stray lids from bottoms, from drink containers that I don't know where they are. Likely someplace in my son's room, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of them because I have not seen the bottoms in a long time. So I'm just going to let those go. And then also, this is kind of funny. My son, my older son who lives in Portland, he was here for UT's graduation. He had some friends that were graduating, and one of them had this little cup with, it was filled with candy as kind of like a, what do you call those? Kind of like as a gift for their graduation party. And Luke took the candy, but he said he would not use this mug. And I said, oh, I can put it in my declutter pile. And he's like, that's pretty funny that this will be at the Goodwill like 2025. It's like, wow, that person didn't want this mug for very long. It's still 2025 and the mug goes to Goodwill. But I don't need this, my son didn't want it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it away. Next up, I recently decided to replace the shower hooks in both of our bathrooms upstairs, and 2 reasons why. One, they are definitely worse for the wear. We have had these for a very long time, but they've always annoyed me the way they are designed. The shower curtains keep like unhooking because it's not a closed hook, it's an open hook, and it has always driven me crazy. Like every time I clean the bathrooms, I have to like hook all of the hooks back, not all, but hook the hooks back on that came off. And so I finally was like, you know what? These are not expensive. I need to just replace them with hooks that close so that I don't have to deal with this anymore. So these are going. I did recently do a minimalist closet challenge where I removed half of my wardrobe from my closet for a month, and I wanted to try to declutter a lot of it, but that didn't actually happen. But I did get a good little stack of clothes here to declutter. I think it's like maybe 8 pieces. I also have a belt. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let these items go. I will likely do another closet declutter before the year is up. If you're new around here or don't know, I am doing a no buy year, and it's specific towards clothes, shoes, accessories, and home decor. So I'm not bringing new pieces in, but I really do want to work to declutter more, but I will do that probably in the fall. In addition to the clothes, I have 3 pairs of shoes I'm getting rid of. These 2 that are identical, just different colors. I've had these probably for 8 or 9 years now. My brown ones were favored, as you can see. They're not in good shape, but I'm just finding that I don't wear this style of shoe anymore. I have some other ones that are similar, like a slip-on type that's good for the fall or spring, and so I tend to gravitate towards those. So decided to get rid of these. And I am also getting rid of these shoes. And the primary reason I'm getting rid of them is because they're not comfortable. I tend to not grab them even if it's raining. I do have rainbow boots, and I also have snow boots. They're similar to this, only they come up a little bit higher. And so I feel like having these isn't really necessary. And I mean, like I said, they're not comfortable, and I just am not about uncomfortable clothes or shoes anymore. You might have seen the video where I was kind of reorganizing my closet a little bit. Well, one of the things I did is there is a bar in my closet that goes all the way across the closet, but I don't need that space to hang things, and so I just cut it off. I cut it off, and I don't foresee myself using this other half of the rod, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of it. Lastly, if you saw my last video, then you saw this. I was washing our car the other day, and this broke. Honestly, it's probably quite old and probably just got fragile from being in the heat. So I'm gonna have to replace this. I have not yet replaced it, but obviously it doesn't work anymore. It's broken, so I need to just throw this away. Okay, my friends, I know I didn't have a ton of stuff to declutter this month, but I hope as the years go on, the decluttering process slows down more and more as I'm working towards being a minimalist, not bringing as many things into my home, making it easier to maintain kind of homeostasis. But I really appreciate you watching this video today. Like I said, I do hope it gave you some motivation to maybe look at some of your items around your home that you could declutter. Please don't forget to check out Cammie's video after you finish this video, and I will have that linked in my description box below. But as always, I do really appreciate you watching my videos all the way until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye!